The US stock market has just hit a new all-time high today, but many analysts are suggesting that this is still just the beginning of the Q4 bull run, and this could be huge for small cap stocks. So in today's video, I will be looking at one of the smallest stocks that I have ever covered on this channel. This tiny technology penny stock is incorporating AI and AR/XR technology in the entertainment sector. But they are signing a lot of new partnerships and the company is turning the corner into profitability for the first time. So in today's video, I will be talking about ESE Entertainment, ticker symbol ENTEF on the OTC markets. Some of you will be familiar with this company because although it is trading at just under 10 cents today, I did talk about this company a few weeks ago when the stock was priced at just 5 cents right before it gained 200% and ran to a 52-week high of 15 cents. Now it's pulled back a bit, but the good news keeps coming, and this stock is still flying under the radar. If any of you got in on the stock after my last video and enjoyed that huge run, then let me know in the comments. Let me know what price you got in at, did you take profits, or are you still holding? Now we've got a lot to get through in this video, so I will try to keep this intro short, but if you find any value in this, can I ask you to smash the like button? It takes a lot of time to make these videos, but it literally takes 2 seconds and costs nothing to smash the like button, and it helps the channel out so much. I'm aiming to get 500 likes on this video. Help me hit that goal. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new content like this. I want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. Now first, let's take a quick look at this company and what they do. ESE Entertainment is a global Canadian-based technology and entertainment company focused on gaming and esports. The company provides a range of services to leading video game developers, publishers, and brands by providing technology, infrastructure, and fan engagement services internationally. ESE also operates its own e-commerce channels, esports teams, and gaming leagues. But their core asset is BULLSH platform. ESE provides comprehensive services for high-impact events from concept development and strategy to logistics, venue sourcing, and post-event content creation. The company has established itself as a trusted partner for major brands, leveraging its expertise to bridge esports and traditional sports with entertainment. And key business segments include live production and event management, special effects and immersive tech, incorporating AI, AR and XR, and broadcast tools for enhanced experiences. Now, it's fair to say that the global online gaming market is one of the biggest markets in the world, currently valued at over $118 billion, but is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 11.2%, reaching over $276 billion by 2033. This is an industry that is home to some of the world's biggest companies, such as Electronic Arts, Ubisoft, Sony, and Microsoft. But there is another side to the gaming market that is growing at a much faster rate. And this is the global esports market. Currently, this is valued at only $3 billion, but is expected to grow at an annual rate of 21.9% over the next 10 years, reaching more than $16 billion. The esports and entertainment production market is experiencing explosive growth, driven by demand for immersive high-quality live experiences, but the industry is slow to adopt technologies like AI and AR/XR or virtual reality. But ESE Entertainment aims to address the issues with their technology solutions, and the company is already getting the partnerships and acquisitions in place to attract major Tier 1 customers such as Activision Blizzard, ESL, and Electronic Arts. In addition to its core esports focus, ESE is actively expanding into traditional sports events, tapping into this multi-billion-dollar addressable market that complements its gaming expertise. And they are capitalizing on this by expanding into traditional sports with secured contracts from major traditional sports, including the NHL and WBC boxing. In October last year, ESE made a major move and acquired gaming production company BULLSH Americas. This opened the door to working with some of the world's biggest companies. Recognized as a distinguished company within the video game sector, BULLSH boasts a client roster featuring notable names like Microsoft, AMD, Electronic Arts, Red Bull, DreamHack, Ubisoft, and more, producing spectacular live events globally. Looking at the most recent investors presentation, which is focused solely on Bombi's subsidiary, we can see the range of services that they provide in live production, such as audio systems or custom studios, in special effects, such as pyrotechnics and AR/XR reality, as well as providing project management, content creation, and strategy to create world-class audio-video systems and breathtaking lighting solutions, and create immersive and dynamic spaces, but blending virtual and physical worlds through their virtual reality solutions. In partnership with Esports Engine, they delivered an electrifying production at the ALGS Year 4 Championship Finals this year, the Call of Duty Major 3 in 2024, as well as the return of the PGL Major in Copenhagen also in 2024. Now, what a crazy few weeks it's been in the stock market. The markets are up about 4% in the past month, but that does not tell the whole story. Having hit a new all-time high earlier this month, suddenly tariffs and trade agreements looked to destroy the current bull run. On October 10th, the stock market had one of the worst days in recent months. Everywhere we looked, almost every analyst, almost every YouTube finance channel was all talking about a market crash. The CNN Fear and Greed Index dropped into extreme fear for the first time since April. But suddenly everything is changing, and today the markets have rallied to new all-time highs. Suddenly the narrative is changing as Asian markets and US stock futures rise after US and China officials agree on trade deal framework, potentially averting a tariff hike to 157% on Chinese goods, with President Trump expected to meet with Chinese leader Xi Jinping this Thursday. Now, this time last year was one of the biggest small cap rallies that I've seen in the past few years, with several small cap stocks that I talk about on this channel having gained as much as 2,000% between November and January. Small cap stocks like Rigetti Computing, Cooler Technologies, Gorilla, or even Big Bear AI all saw huge rallies in Q4 last year. And right now, the narrative has changed again, with some analysts saying that the rally might just be getting started once more. Now, when I talked about ESE Entertainment less than 3 weeks ago, the stock was trading at just 5 cents. But they had released some interesting news that was definitely flying under the radar. As always, it's not uncommon for OTC stocks to fly under the radar, but ESE has been signing important deals. This is the reason why the stock rallied hard, going from 5 cents at the time of my video up to a 52-week high of 15 cents just days later. Even though the overall market was dropping hard, ESE had released some big news, such as these deals. Bombi was the official partner for New Era Sports and Entertainment for WBC interim world title fight during the summer. They were also selected to deliver the technical production for Bell Esports Challenge at Fan Expo Canada for the 3rd year in a row, with partners Overactive Media, Maelstrom Entertainment, and Red Bull. So the fact that this is the 3rd year in a row delivering technical production here shows that once they get their foot in the door at these events, they are proving to be a source of recurring revenue, which is only growing each year. But in the past few days, the company has announced that its subsidiary, Bombi Global Entertainment Limited, has signed an agreement to provide white label production and technical services with revenue of 1.7 million for several large events in November 2025. Now think about this for a moment. This is a tiny penny stock with a market cap of only $16 million, and they are able to sign deals to achieve revenue of over 1.7 million in just a single month. The projects mark another milestone in Bombi's growing footprint across the US, reflecting strong demand for premium turnkey event production from global brands. Under the agreement, Bombi will provide end-to-end event solutions, including stage design and rendering, lighting, video, audio, special effects, and project management, to name just a few, with ESE Entertainment CEO Conrad Welsah stating that this is another example of how Bombi continues to scale with its clients. Bombi's proven track record and expanding US presence position us to support our clients at scale and strengthen our growth trajectory across North America. So just think about this for a moment. If Bombi is able to get more contracts like this, then they could potentially have revenues that outweigh their market cap. And this is something that is very possible as they continue to ramp up the partnerships. Earlier this month, Bombay signed as the exclusive production partner for New Era Productions, one of North America's fastest growing boxing and live entertainment promotion companies. Senior partner Patrick Scortino stated that the partnership is another step forward in our aggressive expansion plans into boxing and all sporting events. This came after the successful production of the World Boxing Council interim title fight bout on June 28th. But Bombay and New Era are planning highly anticipated title fights and live shows throughout 2025 and 2026. And then, less than 2 weeks ago, Bombay was again selected as an exclusive partner. This time, it was selected as the exclusive production partner for the official launch of FC Supra, the newest soccer team to join the Canadian Premier League, marking another milestone for Bombay as they invest in supporting more traditional sports. And all of these are leading to record revenues for the company. Because ESE recently released Bombay's financial results for the quarter. Record revenue of $3.7 million, up 109% quarter over quarter compared to just $1.7 million in the previous period. Gross profit of over $500,000 for the period ended July 31st compared to $207,000 for the prior quarter. So the gross profit has more than doubled and the margin has improved from 11.6% up to 14%. So revenues are going up and they are becoming more cost efficient, leading the company to turn the corner from loss into profit making as they recorded adjusted EBITDA of $35,000 compared to a loss of $185,000 for the previous period. Now remember that this is a tiny penny stock company valued at only a few $1,000,000, so revenues and profits are never going to be huge at this growth stage, but to be in the position of turning the corner into profit is great. And this is something that we don't see very often with these very small penny stock plays. Conrad Welsa, CEO of ESE Entertainment, stated, "We are thrilled to report record-breaking period for Bombay. Our ability to execute at the highest level for major clients and international events is translating directly into strong financial performance. Looking ahead, Bombay expects continued momentum into the next quarter with a growing pipeline of opportunities across gaming, traditional sports, and live entertainment." So guys, what do you think of ESE Entertainment? This really could be a great high-risk, high-reward play given its growth potential and execution so far, with Bombay turning the corner into profitability and showing huge revenue growth. There's not that many companies out there that are this small, valued at only a couple of $1,000,000, that are actually producing real revenue, and the fact they're turning the corner from loss into profitability is amazing. But guys, what do you think? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Remember that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.